If you're not where you want to be, you should have zero pride. Listen to me. If you're not where you want to be, you really need to go like this to your pride, humble yourself, and go do some stuff. Generate $1,000. You can do it this weekend and start your journey. Do you need a plan? You just ask for it. We've got technology and we've got apps that'll tell you exactly what you need to do and exactly how you need to invest. But if you're not where you want to be, you need to humble yourself. So I want to talk about a very pretty simple way to get to $17 million in 10 years, mainly automated and without starting with any money. Most average people, their problem is they don't have money to invest, therefore they don't invest it. You guys agree with that? Yes or no? Most people's problem with investing is they don't have the money to invest, so they don't invest it. In my opinion, that's a cop-out. I think people have the opportunity on a daily basis because of where we live, because of the day and age that we're at, 2023. I believe you can make whatever money you want to make, but we got to have a plan to get there. Let me run through this and hopefully this makes sense to you guys. So what I want to do is I want to start with the idea of 50K. Now, Jordan, we just established that most people don't have 50K. Got it. I agree with you. I didn't have 50K when I started, and look at me now. I had to borrow the money from my girlfriend to get started in real estate and to get started in investing. So don't tell me it can't be done. So in this scenario, what we're going to do is we're going to wholesale. This is just a scenario, guys. We're going to wholesale 5 properties. The average profit per deal is 10K. We're going to get to 50K. Now this might take you, let's just say that this takes you 6 months. It can't be done in 6 months. I did 500,000, not 50. I did $500,000 in 10. It can be done. From there, guys, what I'm suggesting in this made-up scenario, okay, I'm making this up. This is all going to be based on math, and it's all very doable. In this scenario, we're going to put this 50K to work. We're going to invest it at 5% a month. We're going to compound, okay? We clear so far. We're going to wholesale 5 properties. 50K, we're going to invest it at 5% a month. We're going to compound this. This is year 1. Year 2, what we're going to have is based on the 50K invested compounding, we're going to start with 89,000 and we're going to have wholesaled 5 more deals. Very doable. We had an entire year to do this. We would now be at 139,000 invested. Same page so far. 5% a month compounded. If you don't believe you can accomplish 5% a month, my friends, I've got to tell you, you're not looking at it right. You're not in the right circles. You're not consuming the right information. You're not in the right masterminds. I made 4% this morning, one day, 4% this morning. It's doable. If you're not at that point, you've got to look at who's in your circle, who are you getting advice from, who's mentoring you, and get in the right programs or the right scenarios or whatever you want to look at. So we would be at 139,000, 5%. Beginning of year 3, that 139 compounded, etc. We're going to have 249,000, and we had another year to do 5 more wholesale deals. That puts us at 300K. The start of year 4, we basically stop wholesaling. We're starting year 4 with 538, 300,000 at 5% compounded. No more wholesaling. You're basically done. Year 5, we would be at 966,000. Year 6, we would be at 1.7 thousand. Year 7, we'd be at 3 million. 966, 1.7 million. Year 7, 3 million. Year 8, 5.3 million. Year 9, 9.5 million. Year 10, we're at 17 million. Jordan, there's no way it's that simple. There's no way that this can be accomplished. You're saying that to somebody that's accomplishing it. Guys, I'm not special, okay? I'm not special. I'm inked up. I drive a 1948 vehicle, not a brand new Lamborghini. I live in a pretty modest house. I'm not that intelligent. I'm terrible at math. Every single one of these had to be done on a calculator. I've struggled with addiction. I've struggled with alcoholism. I've struggled with depression and anxiety, crippling depression and anxiety. I've had issues going on with my family. I've had companies that have almost gone bankrupt. So don't tell me that it's not possible. What I did is I worked my ass off and I invested and I got into the right rooms with the right people and I just worked really hard. The 4% that I made today, how did I do that? I invested in the information to learn how to do that. How did I learn wholesaling? I borrowed the money from my girlfriend to start. I hired a mentor, worked really hard. I saw zero results for the first 4 to 5 months. I did not give up. Ran really short on money. money. What I did is I worked really, really hard again. I detailed cars, I painted, I picked up dog shit. I flipped a couple things like furniture and like miscellaneous things to get to where I wanted to be. Amen? Does this make sense? There are a lot of variables here. Okay. There's a lot of different paths that you could take here. This 17 million is very, 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 very conservative. Remember, this is only based on 5% a month, and it's only based on doing 5 wholesale deals basically a year. We have people in this group that do 50, 60, 80, 100 wholesale deals a year. We have people in this group that make a lot more than 5% a month. So they make 20, 30, 40, 50% a month. You could do, there's a lot of different paths that you could take in this scenario. I'm just showing you an example of basically by year 4, we cut out wholesaling if we really want to, and we go crazy. If you don't cut out wholesaling, this 17 is a lot more like, it's like 25 million. So again, for anybody that joined late, shame on you. But again, this is how to get to $17 million or more in 10 years, starting with no money. That's how I would do it. That's how I have done it. We've got to get out of this mindset of I don't have, therefore I don't do. I don't have money, therefore I don't invest. That equation, guys, girls, that equation is crap. It is crap. You don't have because you don't do. Does this also factor in expenses? Technically, either or. If you really wanted to get technical and you really wanted to factor in a bunch of stuff, you really could. You could go plus or minus. Again, this 17 million is very conservative. Being is the first step to not having it. Guys, you can create whatever you want to create. You can be whoever you want to be. You can accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. If money is the only thing standing in your way, which I don't believe it is, it's normally all up here. But if that's the only thing standing in your way, go generate it. Go generate it. Money was in my way, or at least I thought it was, but really it was this thing. Once I switched this thing and once I changed this thing and I focused on it and I invested in it, because I've invested millions of dollars into my brain, but I started with $0. So how did I invest millions of dollars into my brain if I had $0? Worked really hard. Borrowed my first $2,500. I borrowed it. My girlfriend. She's not my wife. There's a beautiful boy and another beautiful boy on the way. Borrowed it. I flipped a vehicle. I flipped furniture that I got for free on Craigslist. I bought a $5 thing of stain, some sandpaper. I think I actually had the stain and sandpaper, so it didn't really cost me anything. I flipped it, made hundreds of bucks. I would mow yards. I mowed my neighbors' yards. I did yard work. So I'm baffled when people come to me full of pride and they say, man, I don't have any money. I'm baffled. Your pride keeps you broke. Grown men, grown women that are so prideful that they remain slaves, it baffles me. I don't understand it. And I don't know if I'm just weird, probably. I don't know if like my brain is messed up. I don't know if I have a chemical imbalance. I don't know if it's the medication I'm on. I don't know what it is, but I don't understand. Because you can be, do, have anything you want. You can create anything you want. And you can do it with certainty. You can do it in a mathematical equation, regardless of where you're starting and regardless of the capital that you have now. You can generate and create anything you want. I spoke in front of a room of, it was over 100 people between live and digital. It's in this room and I broke it down. I did all of the math for them. This is how you can accomplish whatever you want. We went through multiple different scenarios, multiple people's dreams and visions and passions, broke it down and gave them a mathematical equation. That's all you need. Is this making sense? This hasn't been super long, but hopefully it's been strong. Ian, we got to get you and the wife and the kiddo over to the house some point in the near future. Let's do it. Let's do it. Guys, kill your pride. If you're not where you want to be, you should have zero pride. Listen to me. If you're not where you want to be, you really need to go like this to your pride, humble yourself, and go do some stuff. Generate $1,000. You can do it this weekend and start your journey. If you need a plan, you just ask for it. We've got technology and we've got apps that'll tell you exactly what you need to do and exactly how you need to invest. But if you're not where you want to be, you need to humble yourself. And it sucks. You think I wanted to go and pick up dog poop for money? Detail vehicles, paint houses, like go pick up furniture, like free furniture. You think like that made me feel good as like an entrepreneur and a man? Of course not. But I retired my wife when she was 26 years old. I retired her. That $2,500 that I borrowed from her when she was my girlfriend, she made that back 1,000-fold. It's not just about humbling yourself and creating money. It's about humbling yourself, creating money, then having a plan, having a roadmap, having something that you can follow with confidence to accomplish a specific goal. Creating money out of thin air for the first time is one of the most freeing experiences a person can have. I agree. It makes you never dependent on anyone else ever again. Delivering Amazon packages as we listen to this, 100%. Guys, as always, care about you. I want you to win. I am in your corner. I work all day, every day, literally for you because I want you to succeed. I want you to win. If I can have any part in your financial freedom, I'm going to do it. We've got to stop lying to ourselves. We've got to stop the bullshit. We have to. We have to be honest with ourselves. We have to be honest on, do I really want this? Do I really want to be free? Do I really want 17 million in 10 years? Maybe it's 50 million. Maybe it's 100 million. Do you really want that? And show me your actions. This is going to be really creepy, but I'm going to end with this. If I followed you around, right, like just secretly, if I followed you around and I documented what you do every day, how much you're on social media, how much you watch TV, what you eat, what you don't eat, if I just followed you around every day, would I get the impression that this guy, this girl is sold out on changing their family, or changing their family's trajectory, on becoming financially free? You don't have to answer that, but I want you to think about it. I appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful day. If me or my team can do anything for you, do not hesitate to post it in the group. Please do not message me. That's not the best way to get support. Post it in the group so my entire staff can see it. We'll see you guys on Thursday.